talk about books. Let's talk about books. Talk about books. Talk about books. Let's talk about books. I have a problem. What's up, bookies? So today I'm going to be wrapping up some of the books I read while I wasn't filming. I've been kind of on a hiatus, kind of on a slump due to personal issues, but I'm back, hopefully for good. I'm trying to read a lot more and trying to get these videos out a lot more. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. But today I'm going to be reviewing 3 books, 1 graphic novel, and 2 smaller books that I read. So let's wrap up some of my reading. First book that I'm going to talk about is Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Now this book is a retelling of Cinderella, and I actually really liked it. Like, I didn't think I was going to, but I totally did. I assumed it was going to be just like any other Cinderella story. You know, there's a girl with an evil stepmom and evil stepsisters, and there's a boy, and she likes him, but he doesn't know who she is, and then they find each other, and everything's happily ever after at the end. And I mean, okay, yeah, some of those things do still exist, but Ashley throws in a crap ton of other things. So this book follows a girl named Elle who is completely and utterly obsessed with a show called Starfield, just like her mom and dad were before they passed away. She now lives with her evil stepmother and her 2 stepsisters. Basically, life kind of stinks. She works for a food truck called the Magic Pumpkin, which is kind of cool, and she writes a blog. Well, she gets news in the book that her favorite show, Starfield, is being turned into a movie. How exciting is that, right? I was super excited when I found out that Harry Potter was going to be made into a movie, so I understood the fandom and the joy. However, she's not so happy about who has been chosen to play the lead character in her favorite show. And that person is apparently some soap opera nobody named Darian Freeman. Now, Darian, on the other hand, doesn't want to be this big star. I mean, he's happy about it, he loves it, but on the inside, he's a geek. He loves Starfield just as much as the rest of them, but he has to play dumb. Like, he doesn't know what it is, and like, he doesn't understand everything that goes on because he has to be that sexy male lead. According to his dad, or his dadager, because his dad is his manager. Elle's dad, before he passed away, created a convention about Starfield, and the convention has grown and grown and grown as the years have gone. Elle hasn't been able to go or bring herself to go since her father passed, but she really still loves the show. It's still a part of her and a part of who she is. Darian, our wonderful male who's been chosen to play the lead in the movie, finds out that he has to go to this convention. He's not about it. If he can't go to do what he wants to do and have fun the way he wants to have it, he does not want to do a convention. So he tries to get a hold of the convention owner, who would be Elle's dad. However, he's not alive, but Elle has his phone. So to not give himself away, he texts this person, who he doesn't know, and asks them about the convention. But the person he gets is not who he wants, and he ends up contacting Elle. And Darian and Elle begin talking. Elle, however, has no idea that Darian is the boy she's talking to. The boy that she's ripped apart on her blog is the same boy that she's falling madly in love with. And Darian doesn't know who Elle is. He just assumes that she's a cute, normal girl. This book was adorable. It was really cute. It threw me for a loop. The whole celebrity thing kind of changed it up from just a prince. Instead, it made it very like, I have this side of my life and people treat me this way because I'm this. But this girl has no idea who I am and treats me like I'm a normal person. And that's what I want because that's what I used to be. And you kind of get to see the isolation side of being a celebrity sometimes, where they don't know if they have real friends or if their friends are just money-hungry vultures. And then you have the other side of a girl who uses a world to escape into, and she finds other people who are like-minded. So this book is really worth picking up if you haven't already. I know I'm probably late to the game. I know there's a couple other people who've talked about Geekerella, and it was really cute, and I would love to read it again. The next book I'm going to talk about today is I Hate Everybody But You by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. Now, Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin are both two YouTubers that do sketch comedy, and they also have like a talk show type of thing on their YouTube channel. I love them. I've followed them since their days on BuzzFeed. I adore these two. They are the epitome of best friendship. And when I found out they were writing a book, or they had written a book, I was super excited to grab it off the shelves. So I bought it, I grabbed it, I read it in a night. That's how invested I was, and I absolutely adored it. This story follows two girls. Ava and Jen are two besties, and they're both going off to college for their first semester, and they're both kind of nervous, and they're both kind of scared, but they know that the two of them will always be in contact, and they'll always be together, and they'll always love each other. And so the book follows them in their first semesters in college, and they message each other back and forth about what they're doing, what they're seeing, who's here, who's that, what's going on in their lives, and then it gets kind of real. I mean, it goes into sexuality, being comfortable with yourself, being comfortable with who you are, finding love for the first time, having your first time, all sorts of things. And it's super, super cute. And if you listen to the audiobook, you get to listen to Gabby and Allison reading the book themselves. I don't know, but listening to them read it in the audiobook was really, really cool, because Gabby played Jen and Allison played Ava, and it was really kind of cool to hear them. And they even do a shout out to their channel. If you want to read this book, I definitely say read it. It is written in emails and text messages. And though I've heard a lot of people say that this book is hard to follow, I didn't think so. Like, I could definitely tell who was talking and when. But I guess that's because I was also listening to the audiobook at the time, so the voices changed. But I do see how if I wasn't listening to the audiobook and just reading it by itself, I would probably get confused. Again, if you really want to read this book, again, it's called I Hate Everyone But You, and it's by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. Pick it up at your local bookstore. I loved it. As I said, I read it in a night. So I think this is a good read. It's a very, very good read. Good job, Allison and Gabby. Good job. The last book I'm going to talk about is NIMONA by Noelle Stevenson. And this book I've read a while ago, and I just never talked about it. I've never really been super, super into graphic novels. I read manga from time to time, I read comic books from time to time, but I haven't really gotten into graphic novels. So this was a good starter, and I really liked it. NIMONA follows a girl named NIMONA, and she's a shapeshifter, and she becomes the lackey or henchman to Lord Ballister Blackheart. I have to read his name because I never say it right. Ballister Blackheart. So she becomes the sidekick of Ballister, and they basically try to foil all the plans of this guy, Sir Ambrosius Goldenloin. Ambrosius Goldenloin. And it just follows the nefarious plans and bad deeds about these two, and how they try to overthrow this guy and basically show that not all good guys are really good. I thought it was really cute, and finding out about NIMONA's past was kind of heartbreaking. But I love the art in this book. I love the storytelling, so I'm super excited. I don't know if Noelle does any others. If you guys know if she does any other books, let me know, and I'll definitely check them out. But NIMONA was a good jump into, you know, the graphic novel scene. So now I kind of want to read more graphic novels. So if you guys know of any other graphic novels I should read, let me know. I would love to read more stories like this one. Alright guys, that's my video. As always, if you like what I do here and you want to see more of me, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you're notified to when I post new videos. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a good one. Bye!